Welcome to the HMG Executive Leadership Spotlight, where we showcase the best of the best global business technology executives inspiring trust and winning in a global digital economy. And now here's our host, Hunter Muller, founder and CEO of HMG Strategy.
Hello and welcome to the HMG Spotlight. I'm here with Snehal Antani. Snehal is the founder and CEO of Horizon3.ai. Snehal, congratulations. You are our top pick for CEO Hall of Fame of the Year in the cyberspace. Congratulations.
Thanks for this recognition. And we've got a hell of a team, a hell of an investment, a group of investors, and I'm excited to be here with you today.
So, Snehal, what was your why? When was it that you said, oh my gosh, this is what's missing in the enterprise? And how did you come up with the vision and the mission?
My time as a CIO, my time as a CTO, I had no idea I was secure until the bad guys showed up. Are we fixing the right vulnerabilities? Are our security tools actually working together? Does my team know how to respond to an incident or a breach? And the answer was, I don't know. And as a CIO that cared deeply about security, that wasn't good enough. I wanted to verify my security posture. So don't tell me we're secure, show me, and then show me again tomorrow, and then show me again next week, because my environment is constantly changing and the bad guys have a vote. And so I wanted to find a way to get into this, prove you're secure, verify your security posture, and autonomous pen testing became the most viable way to constantly verify that you're secure every hour, every day. For every patch Tuesday, there's a pen test Wednesday. So this idea of continuous security validation is the problem I want to go off and solve. And that's why I started Horizon 3.
Horizon3.ai. How did you know AI was going to be such a key idea and trend in 2024 and beyond?
I had the luxury of getting a lot of pretty significant early access to AI-related problems during my time in the DoD. And then previously just being in technology, understanding the trends in machine learning and the evolution from data science to true machine learning, and then the conditions to get into really interesting AI-enabled outcomes. The important part of AI is the training data. It's not the models and the weights. And so in pen testing, every time we run a pen test, we need to be able to collect anonymized telemetry to build up our own training data repository. And there is no repository of training data anywhere in the world for pen testing. They tend to be consultants that'll do a single engagement, and then all of that experience and wisdom is lost and is rarely carried from engagement to engagement. So the AI or the disruption here was, one, can we build a product that an IT admin or network engineer can use to safely pen test themselves against production? That was one leap of faith. The next leap of faith was, can we build an architecture where the more pen tests we run, the smarter the product becomes? And this came into knowledge graph analytics, reinforcement learning, and then building the corpus of training data required to develop higher end models for decision-making during a pen test.
So Snehal, talk to us a little bit about your culture, your team. It truly is unique in terms of how you brought together such an amazing talent.
I had the privilege of leaving industry in 2017 to serve within the special operations community. And it was truly a privilege. I learned and grew more personally and professionally in that time in special operations than in any job or experience I've had in my career. And my big realization was what made the people in special operations special is not that they can run far, shoot well, or swim fast. It's that they are learn-it-alls that can solve any problem as a team under pressure, which is the perfect DNA and core culture you want to have in a startup. Early on, your startup is full of learn-it-alls that can solve any problem in front of them as a team under pressure. And so a third of Horizon 3 is former special operations and intelligence community professionals that have that DNA. And then 2/3 are nerds in skinny jeans that know how to build, ship, and sell software. And blending those two worlds together has been quite an experience. And that special operations DNA is absolutely a competitive advantage for us from a culture standpoint.
Fascinating. You know, so many people, so many founders probably are envious of your success. You've grown amazingly over the last 5 years. When you think about the secret to the success, it's delighting your customers, delighting your clients. Talk to us about delighting your clients and how much you like that.
I think there's two parts to success, and then going from early stage to growth stage. The first is focusing on the aha moments you're delivering to your customer. And so what we focused on in the product experience was 3 clicks to an aha moment. How many aha moments can we string together where at the end the customer has had such a profound experience with the product that they become radical champions and tell their friends. And that's something I learned from my time at Splunk, right? Splunk had mastered the art of a product experience that led to radical champions. The second part of scaling a company from early stage to early growth is the hardest part of my job and our leadership team's job is deciding what not to do. There are lots of good ideas. There's lots of opportunities to go off and capture. There's lots of markets to chase. It was trying to build out those systems, processes, and cadence early so we could decide what not to do and be very disciplined in our execution.
Snehal, I hear great things from some of your clients. They say the implementation is smooth, it's quick, and the results, the performance is amazing.
This goes back to aha moments. And the more we let our results do the talking, the more we can cultivate radical champions that love the product, that'll tell their friends and tell their network. And so when you think about what makes a product delightful to use, the first is you're going to learn about that product before you even think about buying it. So when I talk about to our marketing team, I say, we're not in the transaction processing business. Early on, we're in the education business. We're creating a category. We're building a new market. My primary competitors are mediocre consultants. So AI-powered SaaS versus human-based mediocre consultants, AI SaaS is going to win in the long run every single time. But that's completely new for most organizations. So we had to treat ourselves as an education company and educate the market on what is the attacker's perspective and what is it that we can do. So that's something that's super important, is educating the market, having a frictionless experience, first touch with the product. And then the tail end is customer success. Early on, I said we don't have customer support, which is a transactional relationship with customers. We have customer success. Our people have no financial incentive to sell you or upsell you software. Our CS team's sole job in their primary metric is making you become a radical champion of our brand and of our product. And so their job is to make sure you are successful, not only with our product, but in your career and in your function. And that completely changes that post-sales relationship between us and our users.
Hey, Snehal, congratulations on being an HMG Global Leadership Institute 2024 CEO Hall of Fame of the Year. Amazing update, and thank you.
Thank you so much, Hunter. I really appreciate it.
We hope you found this episode of HMG's Executive Leadership Spotlight beneficial. The HMG Global Network, a network of 400,000 technology leaders and a media platform that delivers more than 1 million impressions per week, is a valuable source of insight, continuous learning, and peer-to-peer research based on the insights and experiences of world-class, top-tier technology executives. Leverage the HMG network. Go to HMGstrategy.com to find out more.